This is a Saberforge Reliant V2 lightsaber with Neutrino sound. So this is kind of an older version of a Saberforge saber, and this is an earlier version of the Reliant specifically. So this is the Reliant V2. The current version of the Reliant has a few design differences to it. Probably one of the most prominent design differences is in the pommel area, so you can check that out. But yeah, this uses a previous version of the soundboard, or this uses an earlier soundboard rather, so we'll turn this on a little bit later in the video. But this is a Starkiller style design, if you notice that, and so that's pretty cool. And the hilt is about 12 inches long from the bottom of the pommel all the way to the top of the emitter shroud. And overall this hilt is two-tone, so it has some kind of black accents to it and a black grip section, and then a lot of metallic silver elements to it as well. So if we look at the emitter shroud, it has this kind of S-curve shape to it, which is pretty neat. And then the shroud attaches to the blade holder with this screw right here. So this screw both, attaches it to the shroud, and then it also serves as the blade retention screw. In the front of the shroud, we have this kind of cutout section that's stadium shaped, and that kind of wraps around the front of the shroud, and it exposes this kind of black colored section below that. And then the diameter tapers a little bit. In the neck area of the hilt, we have this kind of greebly right here, this little kind of thumb screw greebly, I guess, and a few black accent grooves. So, and then also some milled sections too. And then a little bit of a taper here with some more black. And then we get to the center of the hilt, and we have this really cool kind of copper clamp card and this decorative activation box. It's a little bit of like a smaller version of an activation box and a little bit lower in profile with a few more milled details over here. And then here's the activation switch. So it's an AV switch kind of in this recessed area. And then this is really cool, you guys. This is actually a kill key for the lightsaber, so we can move that out. But it's really cool. It's like this metal kill key with these knurled sides to it, so it really blends in with the saber pretty well, covering up the recharge port. Now moving down, we have this grip section. It's black. It's the reptile wrap. It's a type of faux leather. It really, adds some nice charm, nice character to the hilt design. And then there's the cover tech wheel at the bottom for wearing the lightsaber, and then some of the sound vents in the pommel area. So that's, look at the overall hilt. And now let's remove this and let's turn the saber on.
Saberforge Neutrino.
So here it's saying Neutrino. And let's add the blade. I have to unscrew the blade retention screw a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe one more time. See, this is kind of a live video, you guys. There we go. All right, we got the blade. We're in good shape. So we've got the soundboard. Oh, there's also this illuminated AV switch, and so it's illuminated green, and this will have a green blade as well. All right, so I think that's about it. This has been a look at the Saberforge Reliant V2. It's a previous version of the Reliant, and it's a Starkiller inspired design by Saberforge, so feel free to comment below.